Yeah. Look, I know what I said about the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown demo, but I promise I won't say as good as it gets in a TDU game, other than me saying it just now. I need to be honest with myself and I need to be honest with everyone. This time around, I am going to be blunt and tell the truth. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is not a Test Drive Unlimited game. In this case, you could call it Test Drive Limited Solar Crown because it lacks all the key features that make Test Drive Unlimited Test Drive Unlimited. The biggest elephant in the room is the fact that the game lacks the experience, the TDU experience. The demo felt like cardboard. I already don't know what else to do in this game besides just drive around a small empty map. Test Drive Unlimited 1 and 2's strong suit was its map size and social aspects. For one, the map is too small to have a lot of what made the old TDU games great. Like for example, the lack of real estate in the game. In the old TDU games, you could own houses and personalize them to the way you wanted, and in the demo, you can't do that. I just want to quickly say that a game being a demo is never an excuse for it being bad. A bad demo is a bad demo. You can't say that it's a demo, it's supposed to be bad, or say it's a demo, expect it to be bad, or say it's bad because it's a demo. The thing is, a demo is supposed to give you a small glimpse of what the game is capable of, in turn, which would convince you to buy the game. And in this case, I feel more reluctant to buy the game now due to the lack of good convincing the demo had on me. I would say the biggest problem I had with this demo was the handling. At this stage on the development of the game, the handling felt horrible. I would have expected the handling to be on point since the people making the game are KT Racing, the same people who make the WRC games. The thing I care about most is the handling because the way it felt like a way worse version of GTA 5 handling. The handling really made it hard to play. I tried to play the game on my wheel and the demo didn't seem to have wheel support. I had a much harder time playing on my wheel than on controller, which really was a turn off for me. I have a problem with the map of the game. The map is way too small to be in a TDU game. The demo already lets you play and explore pretty much 70 to 80% of the map, which makes me wonder at this stage, with me having played a majority of the map in the demo, it makes me think that the other 20 to 30% of the map won't make a difference if the 70 to 80% was something I didn't like. Then the 20 to 30% will not change how I feel about the game. It is just a little bigger than a Forza Horizon map, which will come back to bite them in the end. The writing really is on the wall for this game. They took on a very ambitious project of a beloved and sacred franchise that the fans of said franchise have been longing for since 2011 when the last real TDU game was released. Nothing has really managed to capture what TDU managed to capture twice. Many have tried but have failed to capture the TDU experience. Test Drive Unlimited is far more than just a big map car game. It is something special because at the end of the day, anyone can make a big map car game. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown seems to be going with a live service model, which is to the disliking of me and many TDU fans because the old TDU games had proper storylines. Having a few cutscenes is not a storyline, and the demo lacked good characters. The characters were rather boring and generic. I would be interested to see what story they come up with because from what I have seen, it looks like all they want is for everyone to only play online because it doesn't seem like they are putting enough of an effort into the story to have a good one. I don't know what the story would be about with the map being so small. The idea that I have of the game being repetitive and doing many of the same races in the same places, I feel like they became very lazy with the key details of the game. The demo had really good graphics. I must admit that I was really impressed, especially at night. The city sections look fantastic. That is something they stayed true to with the trailer. The game looks really good, but it's let down by its really bad choice in map. I can say that graphically it's a step up from the old games, but the truth is graphics isn't what matters, it's the gameplay. People are going to want more from this game, which they most likely won't get. I feel that with as long as the gap has been since the last TDU game, this game will just tickle the thirst of the TDU community, and when they get more thirsty they'll be disappointed because I honestly don't feel that the people making this game have the resources to keep up with the demand of the community. The real TDU game set a really big standard for this game and it needs to be better, and if it's not, which is looking like it's struggling with, it will not be very well accepted by the community. I really tested the demo I feel like most people just played it, but I actually tested it. I put the game on its highest settings, then put it on its lowest settings. I went as fast as I could to try and see if the game could handle it. I hit a lot of objects in the environment. I tested the handling to see what the limits were. I tried to drift, do handbrake turns, and burnouts. I really put the game and my PC through their paces. The game doesn't hold up too bad on that end. The demo is fine, but it feels very cheap. I am scared that the game will not be worth what they are asking. I am really worried about what the final product will be like, so at this point I'm just going to wait and see. I have to admit that I expected this from the beginning. The game really hasn't gotten any better as time went on, and I am concerned about it. The game will not live up to the real TDU standard. A AAA game needs AAA attention, and that's clearly what this game doesn't have. I feel that maybe this might be too much for KT Racing to handle, and it will show in the final product. I feel that the demo reflects a lot about what the final product will be like, and they screwed up by giving us this mess. And from what I have heard, a lot of people have a bad taste left in their mouth because of the demo. The demo just didn't get the job done, and we will have to see what comes out in the end. And with that, this is the Chilly Man signing off. I thank everyone for watching. Peace out.